Alright guys, starting the day off with removing the transmission. Now I'm just letting it sit in the sun. I'm using super clean degreaser. Just gonna let it sit for a bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start scrubbing it, and it's gonna look better than how it was now. Okay guys, so I got the tranny cleaned up pretty good. Looks pretty fresh. I mean, there are still like little here and there, but honestly it's not, I'm not gonna try to super detail it for what, you know, but it looks good, so that's all that matters. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off the gasket off of this old motor. Oh, you can't really see, but there we go. I'm gonna start taking this off, and then I'm gonna start the new gasket and the manifold on it, and then I'm gonna start installing all the little stuff like the AC bracket. I'm not gonna install the AC or power steering until it's in the car. Once that's all done, I could drop the motor and then start taking this off. Yeah, I made a mess here, but I'm gonna take out the torque converter, and I'm gonna take out the flywheel so I could put it onto the new one. Same thing with the alternator. The alternator was good, so I'm gonna use that instead. And I need to take out the bracket for it's like a mount for your all-wheel drive. So yeah, I gotta clean this up first. Alright guys, so far this is how it looks. I put the manifold on already, new gasket. It's cleaned up. Man, this is so clean. I never really had a clean B series. It's pretty fresh, and same thing with the transmission. It's clean. So inside the bay, man, it's gonna look fresh up in there. But so far so good. Okay, so now before I throw the motor in, I gotta make sure everything in here is cleaned up too. I do need some new axle boot, because I think mine aren't ripped, but I think it has like a little tiny hole on them. So I'm gonna replace those. So I'm gonna clean those up and then clean everything up. I mean, actually no, I'm not cleaning the top. I'm more likely cleaning the subframe area, because I can clean the top later on. So I'm just gonna be worried about down here. And then, yeah, we should be good after that. Alright guys, so finally we put the motor in. I didn't videotape it, battery died. I'm sorry guys. But it's super simple. Motor's in, bolted up. He's still here. I just gotta do my wiring. I gotta put the fuel system back on, the starter, all the bottom bolts, the all-wheel drive, drive line, the header, put all the AC, power steering back on. And yeah guys, we should be ready pretty soon. Hopefully in this episode this car gets to start, and we'll see how it drives. Okay guys, I know it's late, but I got everything done. It's gonna be my first startup. There's no radiator fluid, so it's gonna turn off for a bit, and then I had to turn it off. Oh. I'll let it prime for a bit. Alright guys, I gotta check out what's that cold real quick, but man, it's pretty freaking quiet. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna turn it off because I gotta put some radiator fluid, but it's super quiet. But I gotta check out what's that cold real quick, and I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so this is gonna be the second attempt. It does turn on perfectly fine. I just had to get some gas. I did plug back the idle valve control. So let's go ahead and try it again. Okay, it's gone. Alright, we're good. Alright guys, so I just want to go buy some coolant, throw some coolant in there. I'm gonna let it bleed out. I think my belt is too tight on the AC. I'm gonna have to adjust the AC belt in the morning. So far, I'm just bleeding it out. I'll let you guys know how I'm doing my bleeding system. So, just gonna let the car warm up. Bro, like, it's hella quiet. Just listen, just listen. Dude, I did the timing belt. I did the valve lashes. And I adjusted the valves to make it, you know, perfect. New training fluid, new oil, new gaskets. So, man, it makes me don't want to sell this car. I might just keep it. But I'm letting the car warm up, and then once the fan turns on, that's when I know that everything is good and everything's ready to go. So this is what I use, and I just wait until the fan turns on, make sure that there's no air in the system, and that's how I bleed my system. Also, make sure to massage the top hose, your heater on, full blast. Massage the bottom, let all the bubbles come out, let all the air come out. Just wait until the fan turns on. Keep on doing that, rev it up maybe to 2, 3. Stay there for maybe a couple seconds, let it die down, and just keep doing it over and over until there's no more bubbles. Alright guys, my fan turned on, letting all the air out. Just keep letting it out, man, just let it out. The bottom hose is getting hot, so that's why the fan turns on, because they let the air, let the hot coolant out and touch the fan switch, and that's how it works. I'm just gonna let it sit for another 10 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit for another 10 to 5 minutes, and I should be good. And we'll go for a test drive. Alright guys, this is my first drive. I just filtered up. The engine check light is for a O2 sensor. It probably went bad or something when I was doing like misfire or something, but we'll replace that and see what happens after that. But yes, this car does go over 80 miles per hour. Dude, like, this car feels so much smoother than before. Like, the tranny shifts perfect with brand new OEM fluid. I was gonna go with a different fluid, but I was already at the Honda dealership, so I just got the Honda OEM tranny fluid, and oh my god, dude, it feels so good. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but bro, this ride's really, like, everything is just so smooth. I'm about to go get a car wash because this car been sitting for like about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now. So see you guys there. Here it is. It's the next day. Got the motor swapped in, driving around. I will test out the motors, rideability and everything to make sure it's good. But as of right now, the car drives amazing. AC is pretty cold. No smoke. Go walk around real quick. I might not even sell this thing honestly, but we'll see. The one nice thing about this motor that I love about is that the oil dipstick is really high. I believe they only came in the P8R head, so that's how you can tell it's also the P8R. Should be right there. But overall, man, the car drives amazing. Shifts perfectly. I'll give you guys a little walk around. But yeah, guys, I'm ending the video here. Give it a like, give it a comment. There's gonna be more coming to this to the CRV. If I keep it, most likely, I feel like I am going to keep it. If this gas price is going up like this, but if I get my price on it, then I'll sell it. But I'll see you guys on the next video.